Today's video is going to be different from the usual nonsense on this channel. Today we're going to discuss. You have probably seen by now that Augur is the latest boss in the lineup of the Everdark Sovereign bosses. And I mean it's pretty good. FromSoft has once again taken a somewhat gimmicky approach to what I would already consider very impressive bosses. The best example of this being that gluttonous bastard, Gaping Jaw, forcing the player to fight inside the Eye of the Storm, which you can only get inside if you use the Spirit Springs, I think is pretty damn clever. And that's the reason why, as of now, this is my favorite Everdark boss. Now, Augur's Everdark version takes a pretty big twist, and it is not as much as gimmicky as it is just straight up a gimmick. After evaporating the first phase and knowing there's going to be a second phase, you see that the boss drops something. You get curious and then you go check and you see it's your weapon. But on your weapon it's Storm Ruler. You see your teammates whip it out and you're like, it is Storm Ruler. And then you go and use it and it's like, damn, Storm Ruler in Elden Ring. But then you also realize that you have to face a kaiju-sized jellyfish. This makes for a crazy first impression. And I must say, I was blown away. I had no idea what to say in the moment. But after that initial hit of nostalgia and dopamine, you kind of start realizing that this is kind of boring. Now, I'm not saying this boss is boring for reasons other people are saying it's boring, like, it has too much health, or it keeps running away. I like Elden Beast from Elden Ring, so I have a pretty high tolerance to these type of bosses. What bothers me is a bit more specific. So obviously the gimmick over here is that the game gives you a weapon, a specific weapon, to kill the boss. Now, this usually isn't an issue in games like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Demon Souls, but it is kind of a problem in Nightreign. Nightreign prides itself in variety, right? Like variety in builds, variety in different passives, and all of these come together to give you a build that you would not get in another expedition. And that's why it is so fun playing this game, because every single expedition is something new. But the problem with this boss is that you are going to be doing the exact same thing every expedition. The whole situation just feels like, hey, you don't need to make a good build with good weapons, just get to a good enough level, then you'll have what you need to kill the damn boss. Yeah. Not to mention that all abilities and all skills are just completely useless against the guy. Like, I tried, it really does nothing. This makes refighting the boss pretty damn underwhelming. Now, this is unfortunate because I think the design and the music of the boss is extremely cool. But as soon as you pick up that Storm Ruler, any identity of your character or your build is just taken away. Now, I'm not going to spend the entire video just hating on the boss. As I said before, the boss is amazing, and the relic you get from this boss is pretty damn good. I suppose if I were to turn a boss into a gimmick, I would also choose the Fathom of Night. So what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or do you think I should never voice my opinion on this site again? Let me know in the comments.